Okay.
All right, welcome back or welcome in. Today we are at North Putnam High School. They have a 22-hole course out here that we're going to try out. It's supposed to be relatively kid-friendly as far as the distances not being too crazy long. My daughter here, she's going to play the shorts. I'm going to play the longs. The longs give me 2 par 4s. Both of them are relatively short par 4s. I haven't looked at the layout too much to see if they're difficult as far as like angles or whatnot, but the shots themselves, distance-wise, seem obtainable for easy birdies, maybe eagle looks if you get a good rip on one. But yeah, any thoughts for today? She's thinking too hard, so we're gonna go with no. We are gonna try to play 2 courses today, so by the time we get to the second one, she's probably gonna be a little bit dead. We're gonna get some ice cream in between, a little bit of a pick-me-up to get her some more energy. But for now, we're gonna stretch out a little bit and let's get ready to go throw some discs. Okay, so hole 1, par 3, 283 for the long, and it's like 240 something for the short. I don't know. They don't have the T-pad signs on both the long and the shorts. They just have it on the shorts. That being said, the T-pads are your basic concrete pads. They're a little overgrown. Somebody could stand to come out and weed eat them. So hopefully we don't slip today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw my PD3 or my PD, just something a little bit stable. I don't want to embarrass myself and end up in this Pee-wee football field, or the football field. They got a bunch of Pee-wee football going on right now, and I would much prefer to not end up in their AO. There you go. First throw of the day. Short, safe, should be an easy par.
No.
Looks like she stayed out of the tall grass.
Safe. I'm safe.
And as per usual, she didn't give any time. She just start recording, beep, beep, throws.
Wait, where's... Right.
So she ended up right next to the edge.
Where's the hole? Okay. I didn't want to get on this no more.
Yeah, she was trying very hard to stay out of the grass.
I'm literally right by where you are.
Yeah, not too far. You should have thrown it a little harder than that.
I don't want to go in the woods.
I don't think you throw that far usually. So basket's up here. It's a little bit of a, I wouldn't call it a death putt, just because you're putting down, or you can putt down the hill, but there's the brush and stuff back there to catch you, so you shouldn't go too far. But still, first putt of the day, I'm probably going to be a little safe. Yeah. Oh, the roll. You probably can't see it because the angle, but that rolled to like 25, 30 feet. So that's not half as good as I wanted it to be. Oh no, she picked up a different disc. What just happened?
I need a putt.
Oh, as per usual, guys, she putts before I'm ready. Oh, look at it, she made one. Nice.
Still practicing on my putts, guys.
Yeah, so this is my first putt of the day. Okay, so we're gonna walk up to hole 2. By the looks of it, they have this set up a bit differently. It looks like there used to be a T-pad up on the track itself, and now they have this this caution tape that I hope we're not gonna get in trouble for going through, but who knows. So it looks like we're both playing from the shorts, given the fact that there is no longer a long T-pad. So keep that in mind if you come out here. Hole 2, if they did have the long T-pad, it's 393 feet. They don't, so the shorts, 313, par 3. It's par 3 for the long T-pad too, so a little bit of a long one. There's these clusters of trees up here, and it looks like the basket's gonna be nestled in behind them. So I'm just gonna throw something that hyzers out over this tall grass over here and drops back in. That should give me an up look. Honestly, when I'm playing these new courses, and especially when they're as blind as they are with things like this, I usually just play most holes for par unless I can very clearly see where I'm throwing, and then I'll maybe shoot for a birdie. But I figure it's better to play it safe, learn the course, and then decide if it's worth coming back. I'm gonna throw my beast because I can get it to flip up and then crash back out to the left, and I don't worry about it burning over. Again, these T-pads are a little overgrown. They're got all these tall weeds growing up, definitely itching your legs a bit. There's also a drop off at the front of the T-pad, so don't step off the edge, otherwise you probably hurt yourself. That looks like it might be right in that tree. It is. I think it crashed out right on the other side of it, but I think I'm going to be throwing from inside the tree.
Okay, I lost the hole.
You can't see the hole, so you're just going to want to throw it past these trees
Straight?
and then get up past the other trees, and you're going to be nickel and diming your way through this. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, so for these first couple holes, I kind of wish they were a little bit shorter, which, I mean, I guess 313 is not long, but these would be my first couple throws for the day.
Good guys.
I'm not even getting close to these right now, but it is what it is.
Just throwing straight? Daddy.
What?
Are you just throwing straight?
Yeah, you want to get around the tree over there. You want to get past it. So you're going to want to throw at the tree because then it'll fade out to the left and leave you over there in the open area. So do your best to aim at the tree.
I tried.
That's okay. Now you can just do the same thing, throwing the other way, and it'll go around, hopefully. If it goes in the wood or in the tall grass, you got to go get it.
Branches.
Oh, she's going to try to make it through. Oh, she did make it through. Look at her go. We even got her to wait to throw.
I'm the child master at it.
Oh, okay. Let's calm down here a little bit. So you guys probably can't see yet, but that's kind of a nice elevated basket they got over there. So I made it just outside the trees. Really, this should have been an obtainable distance, but it is what it is. I'm just going to do a little step putt up and lay it up. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. Easy par. So her goal is to try to make this.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have fun getting that.
That's my first time here.
So good news for her, she didn't end up that far.
I see it.
You guys probably can't see, but it's like straight down there. So now she has to try to work her way in there. She gets to learn the good and bad of disc golf.
Oh God.
This is the motivation to make you better so you don't end up in the woods. Granted, this next hole is a tight fairway, so I'm liable to be there with her next.
Try to go through the...
You're probably better off coming this way. It's a lot shorter and you can pretty much walk almost all the way up to the disc.
Ah, spider web.
Yep, you're gonna deal with that a lot. Off you go. Okay, so she corralled the disc. I forgot my bag. She's on her way out. Big round of applause. Woo!
Great, now I have stuff on me.
Okay.
It's even in my shoes.
Well, yeah, that's what happens. That's why Daddy wears long socks. So these are both par threes. The longs like 220, the shorts like 180. Although I'll be honest, looking at it, it looks a bit further because it's up at the end and then a bit around the corner. I don't know the exact distance and I don't have a forehand that I can flex out there to get down this tunnel. So I'm just going to throw my zone SS, try to keep it as straight as I can, and just get up to where I can throw something Anheuser around the corner of there. Really, at a hole like this, I should be able to do it, but I ain't there yet.
I heard that.
Yeah, I hit a tree and it kicked right. That's not good. Oh, that's going to be unfortunate.
You got to do the same as me.
Open here.
Okay, so we throw them straight.
Yeah, straight. Straighter than Daddy did.
That's straighter.
Yeah, well, you probably should have thrown it harder than that. Or pick a different disc.
I didn't want it to turn.
Then pick a different disc.
Okay, fine. Straight.
Like, she just moves to wherever she wants to. What was that?
I don't know.
You literally threw it like this.
I know, I don't know why.
Yeah, you
You gotta edit that part out.
Nope, it stays in there.
What the heck?
You gotta show your learning curves too.
Well, at least it isn't deep.
There you go, that's a little better. Right in the way, but whatever. Okay, so that's the tree I kicked off of, I'm pretty sure. which was literally last available. Last one to beat. So I'm over there
Blueberries.
somewhere. So we're gonna leave this here for her to throw while I attempt to go find my disc.
No, where is my disc at?
Oh, good times. Okay, so good news and bad news. Good news is I found it. Bad news is it's in the worst stuff, so now I gotta try to get it out of here.
Here.
I'm just gonna go through
So you
here.
can move it.
All right, here, let me see. I'll take your little stick and see if it helps.
I have ideas. Try
Sometimes.
to push the things down. When I looked for mine, I stepped on the long branches.
Yep, I know. It's not my first time looking for a disc.
Okay, hope you have fun.
Oh, it's definitely not gonna be fun.
Well, I hope you get it, at least.
We're just gonna toss this out.
Toss
here.
it.
Whee! Don't roll. Okay, we're a decent little up. So that's 1, 2, 3. Hey, it's only gonna be a bogey. Probably the orange one.
This one?
No, the other orange one.
Okay.
It's a harp.
Where do I do it from?
So just throw it up over here. Look, throw it up this direction, throw it high, and it'll go back that way. Don't throw it super hard, just throw it high.
Whee!
Not
Do
quite.
it high.
Here, try the other one.
This one?
Sure. Throw it more towards the tree over there, though. You want it to just go just past these.
Over here?
Yeah, like that way. All right, look, hang on.
I want to go here.
This will stay standing without falling over. All right, look. Let me see that. You wanted to do this. So where this is at, you wanted to just kind of toss it up and go.
Ah, thank you. I know this ain't a putter, but
All right, so this hole shouldn't be that bad. I just played it very horribly. And all things considered, playing it that badly and still walking away with a bogey could have been so much worse. But that being said, let's hope it improves moving forward and I don't almost lose my disc again. Hole 4, par 3, 346 from the long, 286 from the short. It's up this little, I guess it's kind of like a tunnel, but not really. You don't need to touch it, it'll stay lit up. It still records. So basically just throw up. You want a little bit of a turn right, and then it looks like it trails off to the left according to the T-pad sign. So I guess I'll just throw my destroyer and see if I can
destroyer.
Throw something on a little bit of anhyzer that'll hopefully not crash back out too far. I'm definitely gonna try to throw lower so as to avoid
What?
the far left crash. What? If I'm throwing that way, you don't want to walk that way. These T-pads are also kind of short, I'm not gonna lie. With them being raised up the way they are, you don't get a good run up on them. That was horrible. First available, gotta love it, nailed it, doing great things in life. So now I get to throw again before Levy even gets to take her tee shot. Don't we just love it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the basket over there. Oh, it's awful. No, it bounced.
You okay, Daddy?
Ah!
He's not okay. That was pretty bad too.
So now I gotta figure out where I went again. Apparently I'm gonna play this whole round from the woods. Hopefully these holes open up at some point. Now mind you, it's my own fault because if I was better I wouldn't end up in these situations. But I'm not a big fan of the courses that are overgrown along the edges where the brush is not taken care of. It's just like such a natural OB that is just awful to deal with. It is just, it's not my friend.
There's something.
So I'm learning that I prefer to play in the fall when most of this is still dead. Cool. Pitch out. Yay. Guys, I'm not having a good time right now. It's almost like I forgot how to play, which is not a good thing because, well, frankly, I wasn't that good to begin with. So if I'm forgetting what little I knew, it makes for a bad day.
I'm trying not to hit the tree that's literally right by it.
You got this.
I did it. So if I could just throw straight.
3, looking at a double bogey.
Hit over.
Not bad.
I tried to go straight.
It's because the angle you throw it at, baby. Plus that disc isn't ever gonna fly straight. It's not what it does. Okay, balance, hyzer, that way.
He's gonna throw good. I know he's the best at it.
Oh my God.
Well, that's okay that I'm so by here.
I'm not the only one struggling. The difference is I'm not supposed to be doing as good as she is. There we
It's
go.
actually good.
Oh my goodness. And then it just rolls further away. It's still parked, but it's okay. I really got to get these last few holes out of my head because I spent way too much time in the woods right now looking for discs. And that being said, I probably should have picked a more open course to start with because without any warm-up throws, I should have known this was going to go badly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is
Daddy.
for 6. This is
Mine just
sad.
hit at the top. Mine hit at the top.
So sad. You should have been throwing that one. That was your first throw. Triple bogey on a hole that frankly shouldn't have happened. It's gonna be the story of my life today though. Okay, hole 5. This is one of the ones that's a par 4 from the long tee and a par 3 from the short. I'll be honest, I don't think you can eagle this hole. Even though it's only 338 feet, the short's 225. But there's 2 options you can have on this. Because I'm already playing horribly, I'm gonna try the harder one because why not? And I'm gonna try to throw straight through this gap that we've got going forward and try to just land up there somewhere, because then after that, it's basically a scramble shot up to the basket. Or the other option is you can lay up to about where the short tee pad is and then try to throw down the little tunnel shot they have there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to just clear this little ravine they have here and get over into that area up there somewhere and hope it works out okay. Oh, it didn't flip up. I hit a tree.
Just keep throwing.
Well, we can pick a different hole maybe that you
My
like.
arms are getting tired.
And just so we're aware, it's only the 5th hole. So she's getting tired already and we just started.
Because it's long holes, guys.
No, it's not. These are short.
Well, because my legs, walking, all that stuff.
So really the idea of this would probably be a forehand line, flex it around and let it fade out. Again, as anybody that's been watching this long enough knows, I don't have a forehand. So I'm gonna climb my way in here and I'm gonna try anyway, but we're not guaranteeing it's gonna be pretty.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. All right, left myself with a horrible spot. So I think what I'm gonna try to do here is just putt a mid-range up as far as I can. Oh, not good. Stayed out of the woods though. Just start nickel and diming my way up these holes, treating them all short.
Going?
My throw's not that good right now, so trying to hit these gaps is just
Are we going?
making things worse. So there's an anhyzer line through here with the branch in the way, and there's a hyzer line through here. Obviously, I think I'm gonna go with the easier hyzer line and hope for the best. That being said, I'm gonna run it. I just don't think it's gonna go. It's gonna probably end up more like a layup.
Not throwing no more.
Yeah, not even a good layup. Is it on?
Yes.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. on a par 4, so only a bogey. Should have been a lot worse because I didn't make a single good throw. Hole 6, par 3. All this itchy crap on my legs from where I keep ending up in the woods. It's a wonderful time I'm having. The course is not terrible so far. The tee pads have gotten better now that they're not in the grass. They're not as overgrown. But as much time as I spent in the woods, I wish that part was a little bit more cleared out, but it is what it is. If I didn't suck, it wouldn't be a problem. It's like 212 feet from the long, about 182, I think, from the short. Again, tee pads are only on, or the tee signs are only on the shorts. So yeah, it's a tunnel shot, straight up, a little bit of fade up to the basket. I'm gonna throw my berg, try to hit the gap, and hopefully not kick off a tree like I have been. So I'm just not even gonna think about it and just pretend that none of the trees are there.
That was pretty good, Daddy.
That was not the gap. As we walk up, it went right of this tree, and then up and through, and then through this gap. Actually, I think it was that gap. And
That's
then
pretty good.
Came all the way up to rest over here. It is about as good as a bad shot could have possibly have been. And given how my day has gone so far, I will take what I can get. That being said, I now have yet another tiny little window to get through in order to attempt to get to the basket.
It's actually good that you got it through those.
Yeah, very good. Otherwise, I would have had something really bad to go with. All right, here we go. Oh, try to get out of the way real quick so the camera can see, because I kind of thought it could be good, but it was a little long. Nailed it.
Do a cheer for the person right there.
Yeah, don't cheer. It's only a par. Cheer for birdies, not pars. But
Okay.
a par at this way, the way I've been playing, essentially is a birdie. Okay, so we're walking from 6 to 7 right now. We got the little one. Stole the camera from her for a minute. She's basically on camera duty now because she decided she didn't want to throw for the moment. I'm sure there'll be a hole that she decides she wants to throw again.
Already told them I stopped throwing.
Well, now I did too. As we're walking through here, her response is, "This looks like a maze because all you see is corn." Welcome to Indiana,
Why'd you just say?
where all we have is corn. A little bit of soybeans too, I guess. But depending on where this tee pad is, this could be a very scary throw, because if you end up over the cornfield or in the cornfield, then that disc is basically gone forever. Like, I don't think you ever find it.
Until they rip
That
it
being
up.
said, it looks like the tee pad is over here going into the woods. The long and short look pretty close to next to each other. The short has a slightly less of a right bend, so you could probably just throw a little baby turnover and be fine. Whereas on the long, it looks like you're going to want to throw a forehand, which again, I don't have, so I'm not going to. I'll probably throw something layup to the corner. Short's 175, long's 195. Both par 3s. The basket's right up here. I can actually see it from where I'm sitting. So honestly, even if you do get it to this corner, you probably still have a good putt. So that's going to be my play. Something safe. Throw the berg, let it lay up right there, and call it good. Yeah, about what we wanted. That branch kind of knocked it a little more on hyzer than it was originally going to be, but I'm good with that shot. Oh, looks like we got somebody coming up behind us, so we'll probably let them play through. It's my first open putt today, though, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, it looked so good the whole way. Ugh.
That was a pretty good one.
And the basket was sandwiched, or it was right in between two trees, and it had it was beautiful because it went down into a valley and then up the hill.
when they put in the artificial turf, they took all the dirt from the football field
and filled it in.
the valley.
Oh.
So like,
so now it's just a straight hyzer out
and
there.
They took out the tree, the big mature tree that was on the right side
to actually tighten the line up.
Yes. Before you couldn't hyzer, you had to go straight at it. So
that'd be tough from the lawn because this tree's right here and the low ceiling coming off of it. You'd have to throw something fast.
And because you're going uphill, you inevitably threw it into the ground
and came up short. Maybe get a little skip.
Yeah. So
it's recording.
I know. I turned it on.
Ah.
What was your name?
Vince.
Vince. I'm Shane. Nice to meet you. All right, so we picked one up. Vince actually designed the course here. So we get a little bit of inside information going forward on what it was and what it is and kind of his mindset. So he told me off camera that his goal when he designed the course was to force himself to get better at turnovers and forehands. So little did I know I was coming to a course that was designed for me to be terrible. That being said, he's going to play through the rest of the round with us and kind of give us the insights as we go through. And yeah, so what he was just saying, obviously he gave the course or the layout for you. The T-pad signs up here. So from the short, 257, from the long, 286. And you're basically just looking at a hyzer out. I'm gonna throw my beast. Short left. Story of my life today.
My round's simple today. I'm carrying 4 discs. So.
I did a handshake with this on me. Pretty good.
Good skip. Looks like it.
A week ago. Just this past few days, they've leveled all this out.
Oh, okay. So if you can see on camera, I'll try to zoom in on it. There's a tree right here that he said used to be up here, which tightened this line up. And now they've just cut it down and dumped it over here. Kind of sad.
Yeah, trees give us air.
Yeah, well, it's just less obstacles for me to hit though, so I'll take it.
Get off, mosquito.
Get in there. Oh, a little bit long. Skipped off left.
Really?
And in for a par. I'll pick up some birdies eventually today. Hopefully.
Part 3. Which one are you guys doing?
The long one.
257, number 9.
It's only 257.
You just gotta go straight.
Oh. Okay.
But low ceiling.
Yeah. So 257 from the long. By the looks of it, the short's probably like 230, 220 something. For my buzz. See if I can get it to flip up today. I've not been able to do that so far.
Yes. Oh, I didn't flip it.
Sit. Looks like it didn't go deep. Everybody's favorite shots, tree kicks. I'm gonna throw a berg up there. Oh, short. That's okay though.
Roll though.
Yeah, that roll was great.
They
Okay, surprise! Forgot to film an outro for the front 9. I'm gonna blame Vince because messed up the whole rhythm. But that being said, we have to thank Vince for coming out, hanging out with us, playing part of the round, part of the back 9 as well, giving us that extra insight on the course, really where the designer's mind was at and what he was thinking when putting the course together. Haven't had that experience yet, so that was super cool to be able to see and kind of dive into his thoughts and what he was thinking when he put the course together. That being said, leave a comment. Let us know anything that we can shoot over to Vince. I'm sure he'll catch the video. Maybe he'll see the comments himself on things that he can do to continue to improve the course. He says it's a work in progress, and he's going to continue to make it better. Anything that he's doing right now that we see, that you like and think he should continue or kind of lean into a little bit more. I know most courses need to have an identity. So if we have any thoughts, ideas, concepts that we think would be good for him on that front, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Let us know. So on to the actual round itself. Currently a +4 through the front 9. Not doing good at all. I just have to think that Vince wasn't able to see the portions that I played before he showed up. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have wanted to play the round with me because it was really bad. I was spending more time in the woods than I was on the fairway, and significantly more time looking for discs than I ever like to do. I am sure I am not the only one that has been there, but it was definitely one of those days that was forgettable. That being said, I like the tighter lines. I like the fact that it forces me to try to throw more turnover shots or more forehand, which I didn't do really, but nonetheless, the option is there as I progress and hopefully eventually get one to be able to do that. Yeah, so course so far is good. I like it. Tight lines, again, good times. Thank Vince. Other than that, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. From Diapers to Drivers, until next time.